and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Good Night Podcast. We are joined today by one of my favorite people. He decided to go live in the UK with his lovely bride, and I decided that we should have him again. It's been a long time. We haven't spoken. A man you know and you love. The ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Gabriel Omassi, everybody. Gabriel Omassi. Woo! Look, Gabe, you're with me every day, buddy.
Wow.
Woo.
Oh.
Do you still have your
nice.
mug?
Oh yeah, I have like 80 of your mugs somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I think I have like a. They're like. I even gave one to my mom. I have so many.
The evolution of the mug. I'm
Yeah.
taking them on the road with me, and I don't know. I
Yeah.
love the idea that across Canada there's people drinking from a mug with my face on it. I'm like, they'll
That is
remember
cool.
me. Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, you know when they like. Back in 2018, they were selling NFTs for 8 million, whatever fake money there was, NFT bucks, and it's like people are like, that's never gonna take off, and it didn't take off. But your version is like the actual version of that. Like people are like, I bought this for $20, and
Non-fungible cup.
yeah.
NFC.
Yeah, because also the return on that could be really high, but depending on how horrible your death is, you can you're like if you're on tour and you crash in your Mazda, that'll be like But if you're so rich you crash in a helicopter, they'll be like, yo, this mug is worth, you know.
So that's the secret. So if I decide to have kids
Yeah.
and I need to leave them something, I need to buy in the coolest way possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy, how are you?
Absolutely. And also, like I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Everything's good. You know, I have a week off from work, which is great. I have so many weeks off, so it's good. This is one of them. It's very nice. Yeah, I feel like I need it. It's swamped.
Why? You're a teacher at a CJEP. Why are you swamped? It's the easiest life.
You know what? Like, it technically feels pretty easy. In the job, the day flies by. There's so many things I got to do. There's like a million trillion things. I'm running around. I'm like yelling at kids. Not really. I'm known as the cool teacher because like I just don't give a
Yes,
shit
you
really.
are.
I think.
You are the cool teacher, man.
Like, I came up because like I still don't have any training. I was supposed to do my training this year, but there wasn't enough people.
Yeah.
So like they're just like, well, guess we'll have you without any training for another while. And in my head, I'm like, that's good. I don't care. Like, you guys hired me. Like, I don't like if everything goes horrible and I was doing everything wrong, it's still all your guys' fault. You know, 100% your guys' fault. And also, I'm realizing the bar of what it takes to be a teacher and stay a teacher and not be fired is very, 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 very low. Like extreme, like so low. I think I'm doing great as long as I show up. I show up every day, so I'm exceeding expectations. So you can show up 2 days a week, and you could still be like, "Wow, this guy's getting a raise," and it's that insane. I'm like, you guys, there's so many whiny bums. That's how I would describe them.
Dude,
Whiny
everywhere.
bitches and whiny bums.
How old are you
Yeah.
now?
35.
You're 35. So you've had, let's say, 20 years of work experience. There's whiny bums everywhere. In comedy, in engineering, in teaching. Some people need to whine a certain percentage of their day for them to feel normal. And that's it. They're just whiny bums. And you can't listen to them. You can't let
But
them
it's even
affect you.
worse. No. It's even worse. It is affecting me because they're not just whining. Whining is fine. Because whining I can block out. I can just leave or whatever.
Yeah, you're married.
It's there's no they just can't wait to get that house. I can go on the second floor, lock myself in my studio.
Your man cave.
Yeah, my man cave. I have a dartboard and like a rotating bull. I'm just like, I'm doing great.
With a cowboy hat all by yourself.
But
Lock the door.
no.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, by myself. So a lot of teachers don't. I hope they don't see this, but as long as I don't say names, it's fine. But there's a lot of teachers that just don't. They just don't come to school, and they say they have stress, and you're allowed, as long as you claim you have strain on your mental health, to still be paid and not be fired, and just have a person missing on the team, but there still needs people to do the work. So the people who are there fill in all the work.
And they're not paid extra.
There's a gap missing. No. I'm not. I still work whatever 9 to 5 or whatever, but it's like I still gotta. I'm contracted to do. It's better now, but I'm contracted to teach or to be in a classroom for 27 hours out of the week. And it was getting to the point where I was like, every single hour of every day, I'm in a classroom because people were off sick so much. So I would walk into the school, I'd be in a classroom right away. They'd be like, "Okay, here's your class," and I'm like, "I don't know these kids. I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. There's no. It's just like a root. It's like a fishbowl with no fish food. So they're all just like fighting each other. The kids are just losing their mind." And I'm just like, look, like I have things I got to do. So I'm like, I'm editing your podcast. I'm editing my videos. I'm working for my other classes. I'm preparing shit for them,
And that's fine.
These classes, they're like, no, I hope man, to me, it's not fine. It's the worst thing ever. It's like hell. I'm like, you guys are, and man, there'd be like some teachers who just would go missing, and then they say, oh, they're sick, and you're like, okay, they're sick, and then the kids in the class weren't set any work, and a teacher would be gone for, let's say, a month, and I'd be covering for that teacher, and no work was set for me to set for them, so I'm just sitting in these classes, and they're like, and at first they're like, yay, and they're just like chatting or they're on the internet, and then after like a week, they're like, Gabriel, should we be doing some work? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, should you?
But what do you do? How long is the class? Like an hour?
Yeah, an hour. And sometimes
what do you do?
I have, let's say,
what do they do?
I just make sure they don't like. I just make sure they don't fight each other. Like I'm just making sure, like, because there's levels. Level 1. So they split the school up into levels, and let's say it's not like CJET where you have different programs. There is that, but then there's like they split the programs into each level. So level 1 is like if you have kind of bad grades and you want to enter the school system again, and those classes are just like the most feral monstrosity criminal, or not even criminal organized, like just disorganized crime. It's like crazy. But I had like a couple hours a week. I had a few of those level 1 classes. By the end, we all had good time. But then they just like canceled those classes now, and those kids are just like, I don't know. There's like I had like this one class, and then they didn't know what to do with this one class because they were so like shitty, and like they would just like leave during the class or they just walk out. So they just took 2 of those classes and combined them to like a 60-person class and just put them in a big room and just locked the door. Just like, there you go. But I still see them in the hall. I'm like, hey, what's up? Bow, bow. And then level 2.
Yeah.
I had you. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
And then level 2, they're like slightly, they're they're not really fully independent yet, but they're like, the whole purpose is for them to move on to level 3, which is more independence. Like they're expected to create stuff and make stuff without I'll like teach them something, and it's up to them to come up with their own work. I'm not supposed to hand feed them or feed them. And those classes were missing a lot of teachers, and so those. Like, dude, I don't know how much I can say, but like it was like crazy. Like they were just like they're just goners, And then I have a level 3 class, and I had to say that my level 3 class are doing amazing. They're like, first of all, a lot of these kids who go into art or like graphic design, art, whatever.
Yeah.
They're all like, think of the people who go into art. They're all like either insane or like not.
Different.
They don't know what to do. Yeah, they're different. They're like kind of. I don't know. I think of myself as an artist, but like I was never like that. I always understood, like I always wanted to kind of be liked and like have everyone enjoy my things. And a lot of these artists are just very like they'll like doodle something and it's like the most inaccessible thing I've ever seen. You're like, oh, it's terrible. But my class, it's filled with. You could tell they're all like were popular kids, but like smart popular. Like they were good at soccer and science, and like they're just good, and everyone liked them, and they're like awesome. And I'm just like, oh my god, like I really love my main class because I taught them how to use Photoshop and like Illustrator, and then I said, okay, go off. You just I'll set you tasks, and then it's up to you to make all the coolest cool art. And I'll post some of their art. They made like the last unit we worked on was they have to make their own album cover, like a vinyl album, and then print it out and make it turn into an actual like vinyl cover.
Yeah.
And some of them are like amazing. Like they look professional. I was like, this looks real. And some people made like CD covers. So I brought in a bunch of empty CDs and they made like this art based on all their favorite music artists. You know, it was really cool, man. Like I was like, damn.
With your students, do you talk about AI? How everything now is made with AI because it's cheaper?
Yeah. But I say it's important to learn like how to just to be creative, because it's not the purpose of the class. Isn't You're not going to go off and be a designer. You know, it's probably the first time they're ever actually expressing themselves in any way. And like,
Yeah.
and I keep saying like, I keep joking, or I keep saying like I feel like I'm here to knock the school out of you guys, because they were in school for so long, and that they were so like in this military-esque, like super respectful to the point where like they had no personality, and I wanted them to bring out the personality and have a lot of independence to like do whatever they want, you know. So I set them like these, you know, like I said, one was an album cover, one was one before that was like redesigning a movie poster, shit like that, you know. And so it's up to them to come up with cool stuff, and whether or not they want to continue into graphics design is up to them. Like if they do well in this class and they have a high grade, they can go off into any program in university, you know. I mean, they're not gonna be doctors and shit, but you know, something, you know.
Listen,
something.
Man, every time I hear about the UK, I hear about like, oh, if you say anything online that goes against the government structure, you get arrested. Like the image I have of the UK right now is not the best. And then I watched V for Vendetta yesterday, and like, you know, after the Epstein files, you watch that movie, you're like, this guy had an idea. And that's not a bad idea at all.
I know, man, dude. I would say, you know, I don't really post anything crazy online, and I don't really know anyone that posts. I think it's more people posting shit like it's a guy being like, I hate black people and I'm gonna kill a bunch of, like, you know, and then they'll probably knock on his door, you know. But I don't like what I experience day to day. Where I live is probably a bad example, but because it's the most whitest, most boring place ever. It's just like insanely white, and everyone's white, and everyone's like, hello. You know, then I go into London, and London is the same. It's just tourists and people going on bachelor parties. It's just like, it's exactly how when you were there. It hasn't changed. Like it's the exact same shit. Like there's nothing. It's the same. You're gonna come to London and be like, oh yeah, the theater and the pubs.
So
I don't know.
I miss it. I need to go back, man. I need a vacation. I've been working so hard. I need to. I'm on tour this weekend. I'm going on tour. I know you're going to London to do comedy, but I'm going to Napanee and then Van Cleek Hill.
That's cool.
And then Collingwood and then Oshawa.
Colin. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so much work, man. It's so much work. I'm becoming obsessed with business and learning how to. I feel the better I'm becoming as a businessman, the less creative I am, because just being a businessman is just sucking my energy. And then you sit down to write and you're like, how do you write a joke again? It's scary. it's truly scary. I don't know how to balance both.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because like you're trying to look at it to make it a living, right? Or you're on your way to doing that. So I can see that you're not. You might be sacrificing parts of yourself in order to make money, but really, like if you were just like if there was like no such thing as money and everybody was free, you'd probably be doing the things you'd want to do all the time because you're just like free to do whatever, and your act might bring you down different ways, but okay, I need to like. I'm going to Napanee. What if these people? I don't know. I know you. I listen to the podcast, and you say you don't care whether or not the audience likes your comedy or not. But like you're still like probably thinking about like you still have that business sense in your mind, which is really serious, and you just kind of want to be crazy. That's your persona, right? Like on stage, you'd rather be that full time and have someone else deal with it.
That would be great if I could have someone. But here's the analogy that I told my friend last time, and I think it makes sense. When I was a young engineer, I worked at a company called Severia, and I remember the first couple of weeks, the president of the company had a rule that whatever your job is, you need to spend 2 weeks or 3 weeks doing all the jobs. So from the manufacturing to the assembly to the sales to the engineering. You spend time with everybody in the company just to learn what they do before you even sit at your desk. Yeah. And I feel what I'm doing right now, learning how to book a room, how to book the comedians, book the Airbnbs, learn to sell tickets, advertising, marketing, ads, promotion. I'm learning all of it so that hopefully one day when I'm like, all right, I'm just going to focus on the comedy, I'll hire someone to do the business stuff. I'll know what they're doing, so they can't screw me by saying, "Oh, it costs $10,000."
Yeah, like Dane
I know
Cook
how much
or something. Yeah,
I know how much it costs. You can't screw me. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's like just 2 years of that.
Yeah.
Before I can like find a manager to take care of it. That would be the
that's fair. That would be the dream. That's a good idea.
Or I get so big that I'm able to sell tickets without working as hard as I do now, because I'm not. Right, I want to turn it into a business, but now I'm like, I just don't want to have like a half-empty theater. You know what I mean? Like I booked a theater, it fits 90 people. I'm at 33 tickets. I'm like, oh boy, that's gonna be, which is still amazing.
Oh wow!
Considering that nobody knows me, and I still sold 33 tickets.
Yeah, that's really good.
But you want it, it's just, I just want to have a big room, because if it's a big room, I know the show will be well. I have my hour is great. I've been working on it for 10 years, right? It's just that working on the new hour, that's what I'm like, ugh. How do we write jokes again? Where do they come from again? It's quite terrifying. It's quite truly. It's I'm like, oh boy, what do I need to do? I need to live a little, but I'm not. I'm just working. It's very fun, but also terrifying.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I don't want to become that guy. You know those comics? They're like, oh, Trump. Oh, the government, man. Epstein. I don't want to be that guy. I don't care about all that. Like, I'll have a joke here and there, but it's not really. I like to write jokes about the things about that I live. The thing is, the bigger, when you're like, okay, I need to headline, blah, blah, blah. When am I going to write jokes about Facebook ads? You know what I mean? I'm not. I feel that it's an like I need to balance it out. That's what I realized yesterday. I was thinking like I need to balance I need to spend. Living should be part of being an artist. It can't just be writing, promoting, like business. 100%. But 100%. If you don't work on your business, you're gonna be a middler for the rest of your life, right? And I don't want that. So I think being and just living, and then reporting on it is what makes you a good artist. Because I could, with my marketing skill, I could continue packing rooms of like 50 people across the world. But what am I going to talk about, So I need to balance it out with some living. Yeah. Who knew? Who knew living is so important?
Well, it's hard to understand how do you you can't just be like, I live? Like, how do you just? You need to go and like, what do you like? It's hard to find things you like to do, like, because part of living is like, okay, I have the day free. What do I like? Like the things I like to do are like things that nobody wants to hear about, like the most boring things ever. Like like I just like doing nothing, you know. Like that's my favorite. Like when I want to do when I want to do stuff, I'm like, really, I don't want to do stuff. I just want to do nothing. You know, that's what I want to do. But I force myself.
You gotta yourself. You gotta you gotta force yourself to go try new things. Fight with your wife. You know. Go on an adventure, see what happens. Go on a little holiday, live a little, and just what
I like
can
being
I write about this?
Like I like being exposed to people. Like, so I work Monday to Friday, but then also on Saturdays I work at a cafe, like my friend's cafe. So
you got a job at a cafe?
It's a lot. Like I work 6. Yeah, I got a second job at a cafe.
Why? You need a job? You need money?
It's so fun. Because I get paid under the table. Like I get paid whatever, but it's more like I'm hang.
Don't say that.
Who cares? Nobody cares. I work for free. You know, it's fun.
Wait. So what do you do at a cafe? Like you make like, hey, hello, young man, I'll have an espresso, and you're like, yes, coming up, and you make an espresso.
So like. This guy messaged me on Instagram. He's like, hey, I like your videos. I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I see he owns like a cafe and he has an Instagram account. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And so I went there and it was such a fun cafe. Like it was like a restaurant. I'm like, the fuck is that a cafe? It's a restaurant. And then he said like, hey, do you want to work? And I'm like, yeah. And then he said, okay, come by tomorrow. And so I just put on an apron and he's just like, okay, just, you know, just... I'll hand you food. You bring it to the people, and you can talk and eat cake and drink coffee. And I'm like, oh, cool. It's like
that's insane.
And I'm chatting, and I became. So it's the father and his son, and I'm really good friends with both. It's weird, but in different ways. Like with the father, we're like. He loves social media, so we're always talking about social media, and I'm always showing him like, look at this video did really well. And he's like, oh, and I give him tips on his videos, and with his son, we're like super. I'm just like the most person on the planet with him. Like we're so fucking stupid together. Like everything is like a gay joke or like I don't know. It's just it's so fun. Like so. It's weird. Like I'm friends with both of them in the most different ways because his son is 23 years old and he's like 58, I think, or 55 or something. So it's like such a different like I'm running here. We're talking all like about the news, and then running over to him. We're talking about like there's a man in a wheelchair, and I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if he fell and we fucked him in the ass or whatever? like it's. It's just great. We're like, this is the most fun.
And you're getting paid to hang out with these guys.
Yeah, and it's great.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I don't have to every weekend. They said like, hey, if you don't want to, you don't have to come in. And I'm like, okay. Like you just come in whenever you want.
So you're teaching, you're editing, you're working at a cafe, you're doing the Hangry Canadian, you're married.
Yeah.
You're a very busy man, Gabriel Omassi.
Yeah, well, Sunday's my one day. I guess not. Sunday, I'm like, let's go out, and then we go grocery shopping or something, like, shit like that. But it's, I like it, man. It's great. I'm just like every day. It's like a nonstop, all day, every day, and then when I go to bed, I pass out. I'm just like done, bang, and I wake up 8 hours later. And it's just like perfect. And I wake up like, and I jump out the door. I take a huge shit out? Every morning at work. The biggest. Yeah. I go to the gym. I go to the gym 3 days a week.
That's amazing.
Yeah, every morning I run to work. Yeah.
Really?
Sorry, and I shit.
Do you run because you want to work out, or do you run like, oh no, I'm gonna shit my pants? What's pushing you to run?
Every day at 8. Yeah, 8 every day at 8:40. I have to take the biggest shit on the planet, and I take a 10-minute shit. It's huge, dude. Every day I'm like, this must mean I'm healthy. The bigger the shit, the happier I must be. Like it's the biggest, healthiest shit. It's like a monster. I'm like, this rules.
It's crazy how we get proud of our shit, isn't it? Like, damn, that's a big. I'm proud of myself. It's as if we gave birth. You're like, oh, that's my baby right there. Yeah, I'm proud. Look what I did.
Yeah.
It is a great feeling.
Yeah.
I look forward to it every morning. To take a massive. Yeah, but I have a bidet. You don't have a bidet. You should install a bidet in your toilet at your school.
I know, dude. I need to. Yeah, that with the school, dude. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, like there was this. I was watching Dragon's Den or whatever the British version is. Fucking, what's the British Dragon's Den? It's like some bullshit, whatever. The Lion's Den, and the idea was like they proposed to the people was just a bidet, and they were like, "What? Oh, absolutely not!" And they're all like disgusted, and they thought it was like vulgar and like the most heinous idea, and they thought the British public will never have this in the market. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, it's a bidet. It's like the most basic. It's just water. That's the whole idea.
Water,
it's water
cleaning your bum.
Yeah,
you bum. Maybe.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. Maybe these guys.
Maybe
they own the paper mills that make toilet paper.
Yeah, maybe that makes sense.
That's my theory because I don't remember. Like I remember the toilet paper in the UK wasn't great. It wasn't high quality. It's not Canada. We're blessed.
Yeah,
we're blessed with great quality toilet paper. I don't remember. I don't. The hotels I was staying at, I wasn't impressed.
I know, but we were also in hotels. We were in hotels, and hotels don't always, especially we're like in student accommodation, and that's not gonna be the best unless you're buying your own toilet paper. Because I found I have good. My toilet paper's fine. Like it's exactly like my mom's toilet paper. You know?
Is it
the same shit?
How expensive is it? How like the bag of rolls or whatever? How much is it?
I don't know. I have no idea. Like. It's I go to Aldi. Aldi's the cheapest grocery store, and the thing with Aldi is that it's the cheapest things. Let's say like a steak, you could buy a steak for like a really 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 good steak for the equivalent of like $7 Canadian, right? But the problem with it's really really cheap, like decent price, but that whole store doesn't have a lot of selection. So if you're going in, you're gonna be buying. They don't have like 10 different types of cheese. They have like 3 different types of cheese that are like the cheese that we like, and it's like bang. Or like they don't have whatever. That it's like very specific. So they make the stores small but very cheap and very fast to get out. So but then you can go to like these fancy grocery stores where they're huge or like, you know, and those are expensive, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. How's the married life?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's the same. You know, we're hanging out. It's good. Busy. You know, Claire works in the office 1 day a week, and she's like, "Oh, it's too much." And I am like, "I'm in the office. I'm in the office in the cafe. I'm juggling. I'm spanking. And I'm just like, I come home." I don't really complain. I'm just more like, hey, what's up? Like I also live so close to work that like it takes me 10 minutes to walk to work, which is really nice.
So she works from home 4 days a week?
It's fine. Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing. I love that. Man. We should never work in an office ever again. Just work from home. Work from home. Life is short.
Yeah, she doesn't have to.
Home.
Yeah,
it's the best.
She likes it.
If I could,
you know what? I kind of like. Yeah, sorry, go on.
If the world was just me sitting on my sofa telling jokes and I can make a great living, I don't think that would be a problem in my life. Like right now I'm wearing pajama pants. You understand? There's no belt cutting into my fat belly. Life is good. I can go scratch my balls. Life is. If I could do people like during COVID, they're like, oh, you know, doing comedy on Zoom was terrible. I loved it. It was amazing. You could just do jokes, do great or bomb. Who cares? And then you're like, oh, I'm already home. And I love driving, but I don't want to drive. I want to drive without purpose. That's the best part of driving. Just driving for fun.
Yeah, right.
But if you're
That must be
if I
hard,
could do
man.
everything from my home, amazing. I haven't left home since Sunday,
No.
and I feel great. I'm going a little insane.
It also
but
makes
I feel
sense
good.
that it's like so cold outside to even think about going like even on your steps seems like terrifying.
Yeah.
Like to me, I'm like, holy shit! Like I'm so not used to the cold. Like it's been like 5 degrees here, and I'm like, oh, it's cold. Like oh, yeah.
Buddy, you know what? Go back to your country, please. We miss you. Yeah, the weather has been.
Man.
Actually, no, that's not. I went for a walk a couple of days ago. I went for Okay, so listen. I haven't been in like taking care of my health for the past like 3 months, like barely walking, barely doing push-ups, barely doing chin-ups, just doing nothing. And a couple of days ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk, and I went for like my traditional walk, an hour and a half. Dude, I haven't walked in so long. I had blisters on my feet in areas that I've never had blisters. You know what I mean? Like this toe.
way.
This toe had a blister. I'm like, how? I've never had a blister. Like, who uses this toe? I had a blister here. Again, this is my foot. I'm like, why do I have? It's like as if I'm rediscovering walking. My body is like, oh yeah, oh my god, this is. These are supposed to
Dude.
move for more than 3 minutes from my apartment to the car. Yeah. My health is
Yo,
terrible.
That's crazy. That's wild. Dude. On my Fitbit, I've been tracking my health. Like, it gives you, like, these... I don't know if it might be all bullshit, because Fitbit is, like, owned by Google, and Google isn't always the best. Like, it's always, like... I think it's just run by AI now, like, where it's all just fucking made-up facts and shit.
Yes.
You know? But it says, like... so what I do is I take the stats from Fitbit, and then I put into ChatGPT to tell me if I'm doing okay. And it's like your resting heart rate. So apparently a good resting heart rate for a person my age is 60 to 70. Mine is 52.
Wow.
Ooh, that's quite good.
That's excellent.
Yeah, or 54. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Pretty good. But I do
very good.
I do a lot of steps though. I do at the very minimum 10,000 steps a day because I'm walking around nonstop in the school.
Wow. Oh my god, like
Yeah.
let's see how many steps I did yesterday. All right? You ready?
Okay.
Let's see. Wait a second. I think you're going to be blown. Wait, steps. All right, I don't know how to. Here's how I don't even know how to access it on my phone. Health? Yeah. Let's go to health.
Type in health.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I told you on
Yeah.
Sunday I went for a walk. 9,700. Yesterday,
Okay. That's good.
282 steps.
Damn, man.
That's going to the
Yeah.
fridge and coming back 5 times. That was the whole. It's terrible. It is
Oh, that's
terrible.
funny.
Terrible.
Oh, I didn't tell you remember when I tried to contact you a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
like during the
Yeah.
day? I gotta tell you, so funny. So this class, here's some background on this class. This class, it's like a film class, but it's like, it's not a film class. It's it's more of a spreadsheets class mixed with like if you want to be an accountant in a film studio. It's the weirdest
many
class. 'cause
classes
it's
do you
just, like, it's
teach?
for film. I teach a lot. I don't know, man. Dude, at one point, I would be covering classes, and then they would be like, okay, you're teaching this. I'm like, okay. It's like, I look at the thing, it's like travel. No, it's called like life skills. And I'm like, okay. And they send me a PowerPoint. And then I look at it, and I'm just teaching them about credit cards and like bank statements. And I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know any of this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any of that.
I thought it was like, oh, easy. Like, no, you have no idea.
Well, it's all like the UK banking, and they have all these terms I don't understand, and it's all like, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this? And I'm like Googling it, and then and then the class just turned into them being like, oh, you're from Canada, and the class turned into them asking questions about Canada. And I'm like, oh, it's good enough. They learned about Canada, and then they're like, they don't know where it is on the map because they're kind of like a dumb class, and I like the whole class was me just like going on Google because they think we live in like in like igloos. I'm like not even joking, and I'm showing them Montreal, and they're like, it's so beautiful. Oh my god! And then I show them my house on Street View, and then I'm like, see, that's where I live. Oh, but yeah, oh yeah. So this one class I teach, I have them. So I covered pretty much all the core areas that I need to cover, like all the info stuff. And it feels like I ran out of things to say. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to start making stuff up that I think should fit in this class. So like one class, I started talking about movies I like. So I started going by genres. So I started with Western for some reason. Because I like Western movies. Like there's some really good Western movies, you know? So I went to the history of the Western, and I was really getting into it. But they were so bored. They were like, this is so... But then I would like play like clips from Westerns and them getting shot up. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to do a call because I was supposed to set up a film shoot with the class, with the cafe that I work at, right?
Yeah.
And they were going to come in and shoot like a promotion. And the guy was supposed to call in, but he canceled last second. So I just didn't want to like cancel it because they would be disappointed. So I just desperately tried to find people who can pretend to be the person on the phone and like pretend to be this English guy that works at a cafe. I texted you, but I think you're busy or whatever. And so I texted a few other people.
I was
sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're asleep, and then I texted like a bunch of people, and nobody was available, and texted Joel. Joel always pulls through. He will just say yes to anything, basically.
He's
it's crazy.
The best.
And then he's like, sure, I'm down, but I have a meeting in 5 minutes, and I'm like, dude, just call in for 5 and you can jump off. He's like, okay. I'm like, this guy had a meeting in 5 minutes, like with his work and stuff, and I just said like, your name is Russ. You have a cafe. You're selling a sandwich. Just they'll ask you questions, and I go on. And by the way, you're British. You need to talk in a British accent. He's like, he comes in. He's on the phone, and he's like, "Hello, how are you?" Like the most like it didn't sound British at all. Didn't sound he kept on dropping his accent. He's like, "So, Gabe, what else?" Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, Joe, Russ." And then I hang up the phone. They were confused the whole time because the guy, Joel, clearly had no idea what he was selling or what he wanted to sell or even the name of the cafe. And they were like, is that guy from England? And I was like, no. He's from Australia. That's why his accent's weird. He's from Australia. And they're like, oh, okay.
If they think Canadians live in an igloo, I think you could just say, yeah, he's Australian. He lives with a kangaroo. They'll believe you. They have, that's the Australian accent, I guess. This is how they sound like. British people.
Oh. Yeah.
And
then
funny.
I ran out of, it was like the last day. It was the last day before school was ending, like for this week. Because every term, we have a week off. And it was last Friday. I just ran out of things. I was like, I just plow through so much material, and so I said, okay, let's just watch a movie, and we'll make it like research movie day. And they're like, oh, let's play Pulp Fiction, and I'm like, no, man, I've seen it so many times. I've seen Pulp Fiction like 10,000 times. I don't see Pulp. And I said, you know what I want to watch? I want to watch. Have you ever seen the movie Heat with Robert De Niro?
Yeah. Yeah, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino too, right? Dude, yeah. I said, we're going to watch Heat. It's a 3-hour crime drama with the best shootout in movie history. Dude, yeah. At first, they were like they were bored. They're like, oh, there's so much talking. And dude, when it gets to that shootout, it's like the most intense fucking shootout.
I'm looking at these kids and they're like traumatized. They're like, because it looks so real. They're used to like action movies where like the hero makes a joke and he's like, and it's like Chris Pratt and he's all like, "Hey pal, how's it going? High five."
Yeah,
This is like
he's witty.
there's no one's witty. Everyone's serious. No one makes a joke. Everyone hates each other. Everyone's cheating on each other. Everyone's depressed. Everyone's suicidal. And it's like the most. And they were like, "This is the greatest movie we've ever seen." Like this is, like it was like traumatizing. It's a 3-hour movie also, and it's like so fucked up. And we have a giant screen TV. It's a huge. It's like maybe like 120-inch giant screen TV would speak, and we're just like blasting the sound. It's like, bah, 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 bah. And I leave the classroom, and all you hear is like, and I'm like, dude, and like they left that class being like, that movie fucking, that was a sick movie. Like I felt so proud that moment.
Yeah. It's dude. I remember I saw that movie. I remember the haircut of Robert De Niro. Was it Robert De Niro and Al Pacino? I don't remember. Was it both of them?
Yeah, together. And Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I remember they had like a very good haircut. Speaking of movies, I watched V for Vendetta. I told you, yeah. Dude, I forgot. Yeah. It is, I think it's one of my favorite movies. I put it in the top 10. One of the movies that I will rewatch every few years. It's so good. Yeah. The guy is such, he speaks so well. And the lady, what's her name again?
Yeah. Yeah, Natalie Portman.
Evie, and Natalie Portman. Evie, she plays her role so well. What a fantastic movie! Yeah, and honestly, with all what's happening with Epstein, I'm like, this is.
I know, dude.
It'd be a bad idea. I don't know. Has that reached you guys? Because you guys have like Prince Albert, who's
Albert. Tony Blair is in it. The old prime minister. Like he's like part of it. Dude, it's like hardcore, man. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm on Instagram and I'm like just watching all these people compile it and stuff. And yeah, dude, they're 100% eating kids. They're like, oh, it's so gross and weird. Like,
they're fucking kids and eating them. I wonder in which order.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? It is a. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was telling that to I was speaking with people in their 20s, and I was telling them when we were in our 20s, 15, 20 years ago, that was the conspiracy. That everybody was like, that's not true. You want to tell me the elites are fucking kids and eating them? What are you, crazy? No one would do that. Pizzagate, blah, blah, blah. This guy is insane. Right. And 15 years later, literally every single thing that we mocked 15 years ago is 100% true. It's 100% true.
And it's like, I don't know if, it's funny because people are so, let's say day-to-day life, no one's like, why are we doing anything? Let's take shit down. It's only... The reason why nobody's going crazy and like burning stuff down is because we still have faith in like the law and the judicial system that we think that like, okay, that'll take care of itself. But like, I don't know how long it'll take to like compile all this evidence and whether or not they're going to compile all of it. Cause they still need to, I think they still need to release 3 million more files. Like there's still more files to be released. But
listen, if there's a photo of you fucking a child, well, what more evidence do you need? Just send the mom.
I don't know.
Just it should be. That's it. There's a photo of you eating a baby. What do you mean?
Yeah.
The world is messed up. It got me thinking. What conspiracy theory of today? That we're going, that's not true, that's impossible. That in 15 years we're going to go, oh, no, it was all 100% true. I think it's probably the fact that like social media is sorry? Flat Earth, maybe. Yeah, Flat Earth could be one. We never went to space. Social media is rewiring our brains. We're all zombies. That's what I think.
Like even ones like the COVID vaccine, like you know how
Yeah.
leaded gasoline brought down the IQ of the population by 30 points in the 70s or
Yeah.
whatever. Like people are saying it's equivalent to like the COVID vaccine has done that to a lot of us too, like brought us down slower. But I don't know if it's like me just getting older and stupider. But yeah. But I feel like I've gotten smarter. Like just by talking all the time, I feel like me articulating my thoughts has gotten better because it's more like it's like a muscle, you know. But other things probably gone dumber. But you know,
No, you've always been a fantastic communicator. Always been incredible with stories. Now your videos have changed. Like you're a hangry guy. You could tell your your professorial tone is coming out more. You're coming out. It's as if I'm watching National Geographic, like a clip. Like, did you know?
Yeah.
Like before it was just entertainment. Now there's like education,
yeah,
and there's still some retardation,
yeah,
but it's more the way you show up on camera. Again, it's very British, smart TV.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've always liked those guys. Like I don't know, certain figures that are like on like it's a lot of stuff from my childhood too. You know, like my favorite kind of people who would show up. Um, Guys like Bill Nye the Science Guy, you know, even though I kind of hate him now,
yeah,
I used to love him as a kid, you know, like I'm
yeah,
not doing science, but like I love the way he would present ideas, you know, in
yeah.
a funny way, you know.
It's very
Um,
CBC, educational and fun at the same
yeah,
time. I could tell, Wildman
yeah,
Omassi. It's just for the stage. Now you're becoming an adult. You're more, you know, you're
yeah,
very easily digestible. I don't know how else to say it. You're very fun.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. Also, it's obviously not all I want to do. It's just right now this is all I have time to do, and I feel like this is a good way to get views until maybe one day I have more freedom to do whatever I want to do. Like I'm like I have the idea that I want to have like multiple different channels. Even just like a weird experimental channels, just won't even have my face, just like trying stuff. But I just don't have the time, you know. Like I have zero, like I don't really have the time to experiment too much.
It's always the time. That's I was speaking with my
Yeah,
friend. He's like in his 50s and he has a six pack. I'm like, how? How do you get a six pack? He's like, you have to simplify your life. He's like, there's only three things that I do.
yeah,
I take care of my health, I take care of my business, and I take care of my children. That's it.
hmm,
There's nothing else he does. So
yeah,
you have 8, 9 different things. You're you're teaching. You're working at a cafe. You're editing. You have but I guess they're all bringing you income, so that's good too.
yeah. Like I got a once I hit 10K followers on TikTok, I got a Timu sponsorship. So,
Ooh,
and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty like decent cash for each video. I'm like, oh, it's not bad. And they're just, dude, it's so funny. I have a closet filled with like Timu items that are just the most stupidest. Like, like I they said, like, okay, make a cooking video, and then you can, uh, I will give you 100 pound gift certificate to get anything you want, and 100 pounds in Timu is a lot because shit on Timu is really cheap. So like I got
yeah.
a mountain of shit. I'm like, this is too many. Like even things like spatulas and like potato things, and then a pizza maker. I got a It didn't come yet, but I got a hamburger stool. So when I make the video, I sit on a hamburger like chair. I got a hamburger shaped chair. Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then I'm doing an electronics video, and I got like these spy glasses where I can film people secretly. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's so
Yeah.
fun, man.
Um.
That is, I'm happy to see that you're leading a fun life because I remember 3 months ago, no, maybe a year ago, you lived in a hotel. You were eating a
Yeah.
lasagna from the microwave.
Yeah. It was hard. It was really
Things are
hard,
picking
man,
up, man.
dude. Thinking about all the how, thinking about like how it started and where, like, dude, that whole like 6 months was so intense. Like from that to like my just being broke at one point to then also having a wedding to then looking for a job and then also like going on like traveling. It was like yeah. It's also I was really down. I was really sad at one point because dude, I had like no money. I was like broke as a joke, and I hate relying on other people. It really
Yeah.
like makes me so depressed, and so it was really hard. But then the job really helped, and then yeah, I feel like I have despite doing so many things, I feel way more free to do whatever I want now. Like if I want, I can pay my own ticket to go anywhere. I can just jump on a plane tomorrow, and it'll be my own money. I'm getting paid pretty good. I can just and things like travel are cheap, or you know, it's I don't know. I have like relative. I feel like I have more freedom than I did in Montreal. But I think it was a self-imposed kind of thing in Montreal. Like I felt kind of I didn't know what I wanted to do in Montreal. Yeah. And I feel like I understand a little bit better now. Um yeah, but listen to this. I'm going to China in March.
What? What?
Yeah, for
Are you
2 weeks.
serious?
Yeah.
Vacation?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 week vacation.
I thought you were gonna go visit the Temu factory. Okay, for 2 weeks you're going to China, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool. How did you decide
I
on
know.
China?
Because I have a 2 week break in March, and we were like, because we still haven't really done like a honeymoon. We never really traveled. We
Yeah.
wanted to do like a big trip, And we're looking at all these places. We're like Japan, and I'm like, Japan. Everyone goes to Japan, and then we're like Korea. We're like, I don't know. Like none of those places excited me, because I like the mix of. I've always, for some reason, always been I always liked China. I don't know why. Like from the reading about history and like even just like going in a bookstore and seeing like a book on China things. I'm like, it's always so intense and like why? Like it's so, I don't know. It seems so cool,
Yeah,
And
it's amazing.
yeah,
It's huge, by the
we're
way.
going.
China is huge.
I know.
You know where you guys are going?
We're
Which cities?
we're going. Yeah, we're going to. So we start in Shanghai, then we go
Yeah.
to Guilin, and then we go to Chongqing, and then we go to one other place.
Beijing?
Chongqing. I don't know. It's not Chong. It's like Chong and then
Beijing is-
Qing.
Qing.
Here, I can tell you what
Qing.
our.
You're not going to Beijing?
Yeah, and then we ending in Beijing.
Are you going to go see the Terracotta Warriors? Are you into that? I think they're in Xi'an.
Yeah, we were gonna go, but then we're like, we looked at people said like, yeah, it's cool, but it's like if you were gonna do that, like spend more time in Beijing, because Beijing has a lot of cool stuff too, and you could spend. So instead of having one day, where was that? Oh God, I have the itinerary somewhere on my computer, but instead of having one day there, we just added an extra day in Beijing at the end.
Okay. I think in Beijing you can visit the Great Wall from Beijing.
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
think so.
yeah.
It's very cool. Dude, that's wow,
Yeah.
that is very cool. Wow, that's fucking cool, man.
know,
We're going to have to have
I'm
another
so
podcast
excited.
when you come back.
I know, dude. Yeah, and it's so crazy. Like, because also, I don't know if you saw the news. We were applying for a visa because you needed a visa to go into China, and it's like such a pain in the ass. It's like you need to do all your airport travel, your train travel, your hotels, where you're gonna go, this, that, all ready to go. And we did all that, or Claire did all that. Claire did all, and then we got the news yesterday that you don't need a visa anymore to go into China if you're going under 30 days.
Yeah, they sign an accord.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we don't have to do any of that. We canceled it and we're like, great, yay! So we could just walk in. Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
it's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What? It's like a 18-hour flight, 16-hour flight.
I don't know. I think it's like a 12-hour flight to one spot, and then
Oh yeah, it's true from the UK. Okay.
one of the we're taking internal flights. We're
Sorry?
like, because some of the cities are so far from each other. So some of the
Yeah.
cities are so far from each other that we're taking internal flights to get to some of these cities. And then yeah, one train we're taking is like 7 hours. I'm like, God damn, that's fucking long. But yeah, dude,
And I'm
China
pretty sure
right
it's
now,
a high-speed train.
I think we're going at a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah, dude. Some of these hotels are so cheap because the hasn't really been in full effect yet. So we're getting like the equivalent of a $400 hotel for like $100. It's like so
Nice.
so cheap. Like these amazing fucking views, and yeah, it looks amazing. We're going to like
And also
the
you're lucky-
Avatar Mountains. What's it called?
I don't know. The also I'm on holiday right now because all my students, it's Chinese New Year now, and also it's the Chinese winter holiday. So the whole month of
Oh.
February, it's the high season. So all the hotels are booked, everybody travels all the time, and then beginning March, it's the low season because everybody goes back to work.
Oh,
So
nice.
you
Oh wow.
like you timed it perfectly. Yeah, there's nothing happening
Yeah,
in
that's
March.
good.
There's no big holiday, so you're gonna get to enjoy it completely.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, no.
Whoa!
And then like I land
Dude!
back home and then go straight to work. Yeah, I know. I'm stoked. Yeah.
Freaking awesome, bro.
I know. I'll take some
Oh.
pictures.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna have to. When are you
And
coming
then,
back?
What? I don't know. March 28th or something. I
Okay.
don't know. I have
So
to.
when you
like,
come back,
it's funny. I don't have a brain anymore. It's all in my phone.
March
let me
28th.
see.
Okay,
It's
So-
like I don't have a
so
fucking
March
head.
31st, we can record a pod together.
Let me see. Well, don't hold it because those dates might be wrong. Let me just see. I mean, whatever.
It's
we'll
all good.
figure it out.
Whenever you
But it
come
is
back-
like, yeah.
Whenever you come
Yeah.
back, we'll set it up. Dude, you're going to China, dude. That's so cool. That's the coolest thing you ever did. No, the
Here,
second
check
cool thing. The first thing is to immigrate to the UK. And now you're going to... That's fucking cool, dude. Happy for you. Look at you living life.
Yeah, dude.
Huh?
Thank you, Chan. Yeah, we're doing a lot. Yeah. And then we're thinking about moving up north at one point to Newcastle, which I think would be nice. I don't know. Just because,
Move. But
like,
can you
to
still
do
teach?
comedy here. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
You can
just
still-
teach in another college.
Like, how far is Newcastle from your school?
Oh, I don't know. I would work at another school. It's like a 5-hour drive, you know?
Okay. So you would quit that school and you would get another job in another school.
Yeah.
Mm. And your wife, could she? I guess she would quit her job too.
No, her job is like all over the UK. It's like a kind of like a huge company that's owned by a Chinese company. And so they just like bought all the water companies all over the UK. So she could just, doesn't matter where she works. She could just do the same job
Okay.
anywhere, you know? Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
She works from home too.
Okay.
Like none of that. There's no place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think you would go to Newcastle? Is that a plan?
Yeah. We're thinking like next, like in 2027 or something.
Okay. Yeah, be close to her family. If you
Yeah.
guys decide to have kids, you'll have some help and support.
Yeah. Also, it's like way cheaper. Like you could buy like a fucking huge house for like 200,000 pounds or whatever. Like it's pretty sweet. Like you
Yeah.
just have like a nice house.
Dude, it's crazy talking to you. It's crazy how I'm realizing how far or how different my life is from yours. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
You're like, buying a house, going on a holiday with my girlfriend. I'm like, let's sell tickets, let's write jokes, let's grow my. I'm in. Like, and part of me envies the stability that you have, and this like, okay, I know what I'm doing every day. It's, man, that is. I guess that's the goal of life is to enjoy it.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I'm also doing the creative stuff I enjoy. I just like,
Yeah.
I'm learning time management, right? So, like, I'm not out. I'm not like, I'm home. Like, I'll come home from work, I'll eat food, and then I'll edit till I go to bed, some days. So, and then instead of like watching some bullshit on TV, I'll just edit till, because I realize like I really like editing, and I have so
Yeah.
much fun doing it that it's more fun than playing a video game or watching a TV show that I don't like. So I'll make my own shit, and then till maybe hopefully one day it clicks. I'm trying different things.
It's starting. It's starting to click.
Yeah.
Timu.
Yeah, hopefully.
You got a job at a cafe.
Yeah.
You got money from Timu. That's how it begins, man. It's a slow explosion. It's not a right away, Start small.
No.
And
I got
it's like a
invited
business,
to
right? You're running your business.
Yeah. I know. I got invited to a hockey team, so I'm going on Saturday to this city an hour away, and they have a huge hockey team, like a Bell Center size arena, and they're gonna set us up in the VIP booth, and I'm gonna shoot them a video and stuff. It's gonna be cool. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So
How's the radio? You told me you might be doing a radio show or something.
Yeah, but it's like it would be for free, and it's all It's all. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I just told him I don't want to do it. Like, it sounds like, who listens to fucking radio? Like,
yeah. At this point, you don't want to. It's too.
Yeah.
Your time should make you money, basically.
Yeah. Or like, if I really enjoy it, like I'm going to the gym, or going for a run, or going. I don't even know. I don't even know what I like doing anymore. I just like doing. I don't know. I don't even know what I like.
Making money.
I don't know.
You like making money doing the things you like.
Yeah.
Like, people ask me now, what turns you on? I'm like,
that's true.
writing new jokes and making money with these jokes. That's all I want to do is make jokes, write jokes, and then make money with these jokes. That's literally the only thing that is important. I want to, and like headlining. I get that's the only pleasure I get if I perform in front of a big crowd and I sell mugs at the end. Life is great.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to talk. I need to talk to you more, man. You frame life so well. I miss our friendship, bro. This is insane. We need to record once every 2 months. We need to.
I know,
have
and
a
I kind of
fucking
miss
podcast
like.
together.
I know, and I kind of miss the chaos of Montreal and stuff, and everything is so like intense, and everything is so. Like I meet creative people here, and it feels like they're all just like, hello, like they're so easygoing. Like I miss the friction of like Montreal style people. There's so much friction all the time, and it's all like everyone's kind of like, but they're like, oh, I love you, but here it's like it's so passive. Everyone's so passive, and
and friendly. That's how I feel. When I started French comedy, I don't know if I told you, but I did my second set in French. Yeah.
How is it?
The first show I destroyed. It got me a spot on a second show. On the second show, I had my first French heckler. There was a drunk guy at the bar.
Whoa!
And he was heckling me. And here's the thing: like every open micer was like maybe 22 years old. And I'm older, so the guy was heckling me, and I felt because he was heckling everybody or interrupting everybody. And they were like, oh, when you're young and you're like, oh my God, a heckler. I was looking at the guy, and I was looking at him like, oh, with like some form of affection. I'm like, oh, my first French heckler. Like, with like some like, oh, I'm going to remember this. Like, I was just staring at him. I didn't even think. I mean, you know what? Maybe I still have that video. I'll send it to you. Maybe you can do something with it. But I'm like, oh, that is... Hello, sir. I was like I'm like, does anybody love you in life? What's happening? It was just and I was just like making jokes about him. I'm like, oh, how do we call a heckler in French? Un trou de cul, which means an asshole. And like, you're just trying to get laughs. And maybe I was a bit too mean. I have no idea, but I was like, there was no stress whatsoever. It was just like, oh, whew. This is exciting. Remember, we're not going to say his name. Or maybe I'll say his name and you can censor it. And you used to tell me, like, Amer, I can't do open mics in Montreal anymore. I can't look at every time. I'm like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was starting to
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
that
yeah.
feeling. And anyways, I'm doing way less open mics because I just don't have time. I do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I have to prioritize shows that pay, and on these shows I try my new jokes if I have new jokes, and I'm headlining like, dude, I can do like 2 shows in a weekend in Montreal, so I'm like super busy. But now I'm doing open mics in French, and it's like a whole new scene with the whole new people, and they seem so friendly and kind, and there's
Yeah.
some really funny people in the French scene. I thought the French
That's
comedians
cool.
were not funny. There's a lot of funny French comedians, man. A lot.
That's
Like a
good.
lot. There was like, and so creative.
That's good.
They're more character based than like, you know, us,
Uh-huh.
we're like New York comics, Montreal English comics, like pow pow pow. We're a bit mean, we're a bit edgy.
Yeah, right.
Over there it's like, oh, what if I was a butterfly holding I don't know, an umbrella. What? But there's like, still, it's funny. The crowds are so generous with their
Yeah.
laughters, with their laughter. I can't wait to grow in that scene and start making money. It's such a friendly environment, truly. Oh my God,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
I
I feel
can't
like
believe
you're
I
gonna-
didn't start
Yeah,
before.
I think you're gonna do really well. I feel like you're gonna do really, really well. Like I think you're just gonna take off, man. You're just gonna like, everyone's gonna be like, oh wait, he's like way better than everybody. Like in my head, for some reason, of you in this French scene, I feel like you're gonna be the best. Like I don't know what. Like it's only because you're so good in English that you must be way better than everyone in French, and not because everyone in French is bad. It's just that like it feels like it's the perfect fit for you for some reason. Like it seems like it's so natural, but it makes sense that you've done English first because it's the kind of style of comedy you like doing, and now you just gotta do that in French, and I think you'll do great.
Yeah. It's the project that gets me excited, because as I said, it's new people, it's new faces. I don't feel like, just not this guy again with this joke I've been hearing for the past 10 years, the same. So it's just, and they're like, people are friendly, and I heard there's good money, so I can't wait to start making good money. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Nice.
We'll meet
Are you
again.
gonna take the French national, le Français national d'humeur école or whatever? Are you gonna go through the program?
Man,
start
your French is
studying?
so bad. It's École Nationale de l'Humour. Please respect their
Oh, okay.
identity. No, I have no interest in taking classes, none whatsoever. I've paid my dues. It's so funny how it's so important. Like
Yeah.
I speak with open micers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this week it was the what do you call it? The where they go like, and you showcase your talent, and then they decide in an interview the interviews were last week or something, and you could tell all of them were a bit stressed, were a bit like anxious, like, oh my God, am I gonna get a call? Is my tape good enough? Will they want to meet me? I'm like, just do open mics.
Yeah,
Who
that's
cares
so
if you get in or
fucking
not?
weird.
Just do open mics. Yeah,
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 there's
Yeah,
no
it's
there's
an
no
interesting
entry fee.
concept.
You just do it. Like you just
yeah.
yeah.
Apparently, you learn.
That's
Here's
funny.
the thing: French. Again, there's more. It's more character based. I find there's a lot of. I guess you learn how to be in front of a camera, like all those details that we learn by trial and error. You and I. I guess over there, there's a teacher
Yeah.
that says, "Hey, when you record, make eye contact with the camera or whatever. How to be in front of a camera,
Yeah.
how to develop a character. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some night classes if I can find the time. We'll see. Make some connections. Meet some people. We'll see.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you're going
Cool.
to China. I'm so...
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm a little envious. That's awesome. You're going to get to walk the great... You don't understand, dude. My dream is to visit every
I know,
UNESCO
that is
heritage
crazy.
site ever. And the fact that
Oh,
you're
wow.
going to
Damn.
the Great Wall of China, bro. Maybe I'll go in debt even more, and I'll go to Egypt. That would be that's my Great Wall.
Oh,
It's a
that'd
pyramid.
be sick.
To go fucking go
Yeah.
inside the Grand
Right.
Pyramids of Giza. Oh, buddy. Okay, Habibi,
There's
listen.
this
gotta
sausage.
go get ready.
There's a
Yeah?
Oh.
Go ahead.
okay. Wait. But one last thing. There's a sausage stand in Vienna I went to that's UNESCO protected. That's delicious.
I saw that.
It's true.
Check. The Great Wall of China. Check. A sausage place in Vienna. Check. Dink. I hope it's only 2 weeks. You said, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I think my students, they keep telling me like, oh my God, you have to come to China. You have to visit, and there's this, and I'm like, yes. And then they show me, because here's the thing: you think there's like 6 things to do in China. There's literally tens of cities that are gigantic. Tens.
Yeah.
Like you think,
crazy.
Beijing, Shanghai.
We're going.
It's insane.
No, there's tons. Like we're going to a few cities that are just 10 times bigger than Montreal, and they're all like cyberpunky, and it's like crazy light shows and so much restaurants.
Yeah, it's insane. Okay, Habibi, yalla. Listen, I gotta go get ready. I love you. It was really fun.
Okay, love you, man. Yeah.
Take care of yourself, and dude, have fun in China, and we'll talk after.
Yeah, I'll let you know. All right.
Oh man, that
bye,
was so
man.
cool.
See ya. I love you.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. Follow Gabe. We'll put some photos. We'll make the posts. Gabe Omassi, the Hangry Canadian. Subscribe. Tell your friends. I love you guys. I love you, Eugene. I love you, Gabe. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Gabe. Take care, buddy. All right.